So wanted to try some graphics and then some block letters to try to dial it in. And what I did was I programmed it at 100 inches per minute using Vectrix software. And then I went in and did the face at 50% of the speed, and it looked fine. But you have a protective paper film on it, so you can't really see what's going on at the edges, whether it's a real clean cut or not. So did the face at 50% of the 100 inches per minute. When I started doing the block Y, I turned it down to 10%, and then I was up to back at 100% for the E, 150% for the T, and 200% for the I and the Yeti. After did the YE, it dropped over here and did the tool, and I realized I was going to lose the O's. I didn't care. I was just trying to see the quality of cut and see what would hang on and what wouldn't with the gaps in some of these letters. This is a handwritten font. It did good, but I would do tabs on the O's to keep them in. It kept the little eyeball of the Yeti, and just did great. I peeled it all off and just basically wiped it down. It is a mess, but there's the wrapping, the protective covers. I held it down the way I do a lot with painter's tape and CA glue. So I had 4 rows of painter's tape, roughly 2-inch tape, 1 bead of CA glue on each of the rows of tape, and matching four passes of tape on the material, and I spray the activator on the material and then lined it up over the top of it and then pushed it down. In 10 seconds it's locked in. So it cuts through the painter's tape, and that's fine, into the spoil board, and just went to town. So this will be fun with these sign guys, because I think they're having trouble finding a good way to be able to control their production and their timing and their flow in the shops and cut the aluminum, because they don't have the machines in-house. So the Coroplast and things like that, of course that works. It works like butter. You have to play with the dust collection system though to try to get everything picked up, and this makes a mess because this is some aluminum in all this swarf. It's not real heavy, but it is there. So but the good thing is that the Yeti SmartBench just nailed it, just went right through it at 200 inches per minute. Pretty nice.